Are you clued in
On
to the blockchain?
what?
Which we're gonna talk about right here on
The Big.
Okay, so we are completely confused today, aren't we?
She especially.
No, I'm confused too, because
In my defense, we are in the zoo, so whatever.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. So what we're gonna talk today is about cryptocurrency. Now, I started with Bitcoin.
Right.
The whole point is it's a blockchain thing.
Right.
Does anyone know what either of those things mean?
I kind of get it. The blockchain is basically like literally like a chain where people are keeping tabs
Right.
of all the transactions to make sure that they're legit.
So
But
there's no centralized thing. It's kind
there's
of
not like a bank behind it.
That was the best description to me.
I was impressed by that.
When people describe it to me, I get more confused. Every time someone goes into a diatribe about Bitcoin, I just end up being more confused because they tell me what I already know, and then they tell me some other thing.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
like, what is this about? 'Cause
But
I
don't
thought
take
it
my
was
word
that.
for it because I might just screw you over.
No, I think you're right. I think
I
it is.
wouldn't trust you for this kind of information. No offense intended.
Dennis is right,
Trust
though.
me, I wouldn't trust myself either.
But wait, you say you're actually invested in cryptocurrency.
Yes,
Which
I
one?
did.
How?
I invested in like a little bit in Bitcoin, and then I did also Ethereum
Ethereum.
and Litecoin.
So what's
what
the
is that?
point of all these different cryptocurrencies?
Why do you have three?
I mean, they all fluctuate differently. So, I mean, there's hundreds of cryptocurrencies out there.
Oh.
It's just,
There's actually like
Bitcoin
20,000.
blew up, and then now everybody knows about Bitcoin, but
Right.
there's so many others out there.
But right now it's a race to see which is gonna be the thing we're gonna use, because this is almost as if like all the different currencies in the world, like dollars and pesos and yens, and like these
But-
cryptocurrencies are their own version. But at one point that we have to decide which is the one that we're all gonna.
I
put our
mean, I
money
think
in.
eventually we are going to have to decide something that's regulated. I mean, even though I invested money in Bitcoin, I think it's a big risk to, to not have it regulated by anyone.
Wait, but
at a
that's
certain level.
The point is to
That's
not
the-
regulate something from a centralized.
Yeah, but that makes it only that much riskier. I mean, when you
Yeah.
buy Bitcoin, I mean, 2 months ago or 3 months ago, it went up to $19,000.
But it also makes it impossible to
and
manipulate.
now it's down to 10,000.
Wait a
so-
minute.
19,000 and 10,000.
You're saying that it's impossible to manipulate? I really doubt that because I'm
Yeah.
like, this is made by people who are experts in the digital world.
No, but you
Don't you think that
understand
some-
that regular currency, like for instance, and this happens more maybe with like certain socialist countries or America, they can manipulate their currency by either printing more money,
Right.
or
Yeah.
printing less money or raising interest rates. There's a way to manipulate the value of a dollar versus a euro. Now with this cryptocurrency,
So you lost me there, honey.
You only have that, like, so
no,
much.
because
There's a
it's a
finite- there's a
blockchain.
finite amount. There's a
Because it's a
finite amount.
blockchain, it's
Yeah.
manipulated by
Exactly.
some invisible hand, kind of.
Well, but I'm like,
Not some centralized agency or group
don't
of
you
people
think
that decide
some
what to do.
hacker is eventually gonna figure out how to
Isn't it
like get in
happening?
there and like screw up the whole system? I'm like, if people who are experts in this field are making this, come on, it's only a matter of
Here's
time.
the thing, though. The fraud is inevitable in any financial system.
course.
So there's going to be fraud
Y
regardless.
ustedes muy tranquilito, ¿verdad?
It's gonna be a different kind of fraud, and people will access the fraud differently. But people are gonna take advantage of the system no matter
And
what.
they're probably already getting creative with it.
Absolutely. But back to your point, it's decentralized and the government is not involved. And I think that's a very positive thing. What I worry about
While
is
it lasts.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. What I worry about is the bubble, the financial bubble that it creates when all these people are putting money into something that isn't based in gold or it doesn't have, that backing that
But
the US
neither
dollar has.
neither is our hard currency anymore. Our hard currency is basically virtual, except for the fact that we print some notes.
true.
So the fact that like this
not
is
backed up
made
by
of
gold anymore.
value. Our hard currencies are no longer backed
You
by
mean
gold.
like Apple money or what is it? Apple?
I'm talking about like-
is that what you're talking about?
No, he's talking about just money. He's talking about dollar bills.
The dollar bill used to be backed by gold.
Okay.
They took that off. So now it's not backed by anything other than the assurance or the fact that we all agree the dollar's worth something. It's not actually backed. I mean,
But that's going to take a long time to change, even though it's not backed by
lost.
gold. It's going to take a long time to change our idea of what money is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like we're going to have dollars for a while, and maybe Bitcoin will join that, but I can't see it taking
Well, you
over.
can already
I wonder
buy with
how
this
much-
stuff.
But
You
how
can.
much is it a fat though? Because I feel that before, I mean, Bitcoin has been around for a while, and only now is that everybody knows about it. So I feel that.
in the
me
beginning, my friend
included,
was
though.
using it to buy drugs on the dark web.
Me included.
Well, that's how it
but
started. I
then-
mean, that's how it started.
I would see it on porn sites and I'm like, what is this thing? You can buy your membership with a Bitcoin?
There's
What
an
the hell?
apartment building that just opened up in South Beach that you can only buy a condo in this building through Bitcoin.
Are you kidding me?
What it is that a lot of people that were involved in Bitcoin to a high level, they're the ones that started this condo real estate to market the fact that you can only buy something with Bitcoin.